Remember when toilet paper was a rare commodity and getting a new car meant waiting for months on end? For a long time, we took for granted that the things we wanted would just appear on store shelves, as if by magic. This magic was called the global supply chain, a complex, interconnected web designed for one thing: maximum efficiency. The dominant model was just-in-time manufacturing. Parts and products would arrive exactly when they were needed, minimizing storage costs and maximizing profits. It was a finely tuned machine, a testament to decades of globalization. But what happens when you throw a wrench into a machine that precise? We all found out. The COVID-19 pandemic wasn't just a health crisis. It was a logistics cataclysm. A single factory shutdown in one corner of the world could halt an entire production line on the other side of the planet. Ports became parking lots for container ships, and the smooth flow of goods ground to a halt. This wasn't the only shock to the system. Even before the pandemic, geopolitical tensions like the US-China trade war were already causing tremors. Tariffs and trade restrictions forced companies to question their reliance on single-country sourcing. Suddenly, the world realized that a system built purely on efficiency was incredibly fragile. The Great Disruption had begun, and it became clear that the old way of doing things was no longer sustainable. The unbroken chain had snapped. In the wake of this chaos, a new philosophy is taking hold. The era of just-in-time is giving way to the era of just-in-case. Companies are no longer just thinking about efficiency, they're prioritizing resilience. This means building up buffer stocks and strategic inventories to weather future disruptions. It's like going from having just enough food for dinner to keeping a well-stocked pantry. But it's more than just hoarding supplies. We are seeing a fundamental redrawing of the global manufacturing map. For decades, the strategy was to offshore production to wherever it was cheapest. Now, the tide is turning. Reshoring, which is bringing manufacturing back to the home country, and nearshoring, moving it to neighboring countries, are gaining serious momentum. Companies are realizing the value of shorter, more controllable supply lines. This doesn't mean a complete abandonment of global sourcing. Instead, a more nuanced strategy called China Plus One is becoming the norm. Businesses are maintaining a presence in China while actively diversifying their production to other countries like Vietnam, Mexico, India, and Eastern Europe. The goal is to avoid putting all their eggs in one basket. This isn't just about risk management. It's about creating a more robust, flexible, and responsive global network. The new playbook is all about building a supply chain that can bend without breaking. So how do you manage this new, more complex world of logistics? The answer lies in technology. The supply chain of tomorrow is being built on a foundation of digital innovation that is turning science fiction into operational reality. Step inside a modern warehouse, and you might feel like you've walked onto a movie set. Armies of autonomous mobile robots zip across the floor, sorting, picking, and transporting goods with superhuman speed and accuracy. These automated systems work around the clock, dramatically increasing efficiency and reducing errors. But the real game changer is happening behind the scenes, in the cloud. Predictive AI is becoming the crystal ball for logistics. By analyzing vast datasets, everything from historical sales and weather patterns to social media trends, these algorithms can forecast demand with astonishing accuracy. This allows companies to anticipate needs before they arise, optimizing inventory and preventing both stockouts and overstocks. The ultimate goal, the holy grail of logistics, is total visibility. Imagine being able to track a single component from its raw material source, through every stage of manufacturing and shipping, all the way to the final customer. This is now possible thanks to a trio of technologies. The Internet of Things, or IoT, places sensors on everything from containers to individual products, providing real-time data on location, temperature, and condition. All this data is then used to create a digital twin, a living, virtual replica of the entire supply chain. And underpinning it all is blockchain, providing an unchangeable, transparent ledger of every transaction and movement, building trust and security into the network. This tech-driven revolution isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete rewiring of how goods move around the world. As we rebuild our supply chains to be more resilient and technologically advanced, another powerful force is reshaping the industry: sustainability. The logistics sector has historically been a massive contributor to carbon emissions. All those trucks, ships, and planes moving goods around the globe come with a significant environmental cost. But now, there's a powerful push to clean up the act. We are seeing the green lining of logistics, a fundamental shift toward environmentally responsible practices. A major focus is on decarbonizing transport. Electric trucks are starting to appear on our highways, promising zero tailpipe emissions for last-mile deliveries and even longer hauls. For shipping and aviation, where batteries aren't yet a viable solution, companies are exploring alternative fuels like green hydrogen, ammonia, and biofuels. The goal is to eventually power the entire global trade network with clean energy. But sustainability goes beyond just fuel. A truly revolutionary concept gaining traction is the circular supply chain. The traditional model is linear. We take resources, make products, use them, and then throw them away. The circular model closes the loop. It's designed for products to be returned, refurbished, reused, or recycled. Think about it. Your old smartphone could be collected, its valuable components harvested, and used to build a new device. This approach minimizes waste, conserves resources, and creates new business opportunities in reverse logistics, the process of moving goods from the consumer back to the manufacturer. It's a radical rethinking of our relationship with the products we consume, turning the end of a product's life into the beginning of a new one. This green transition isn't just good for the planet. It's becoming a key competitive advantage in a world that increasingly values corporate responsibility. All of these massive shifts, from reshoring and tech adoption to the green revolution, are having a profound impact on people and economies. First, let's talk about jobs. The image of the logistics worker is changing. The demand for manual labor in warehouses is evolving, with a growing need for new-collar workers. These are technicians who can install, maintain, and manage the robotic and AI systems that power modern logistics. It's a shift from brawn to brains, requiring new skills in data analytics, robotics, and IT management. The workforce of the future will be working alongside robots, not being replaced by them. At the same time, the geographic reshuffling of manufacturing is creating new economic hotspots. As companies adopt nearshoring and China Plus One strategies, countries in Southeast Asia, Latin America, and Eastern Europe are seeing a surge in investment and factory development. This creates jobs, stimulates local economies, and fosters a new generation of manufacturing hubs around the world. We are witnessing a decentralization of industrial power, which could lead to more balanced global economic growth. But what does all of this mean for you, the consumer? In the short term, this transition might mean slightly higher prices as companies invest in new factories and technologies. The era of hyper-cheap goods produced at any cost might be ending. However, the long-term benefits are significant. It means more reliable access to the products you need, with fewer frustrating shortages. It means more transparency, allowing you to know where your products come from and that they were made sustainably and ethically. Ultimately, a more resilient, tech-savvy, and green supply chain isn't just better for business. It creates a more stable and responsible global economy for everyone. It is the price we pay for a world that is less prone to shocks and better prepared for the future. So, where do we go from here? If you think robot warehouses and AI forecasting are futuristic, you haven't seen anything yet. The horizon of supply chain innovation is buzzing with concepts that could once again transform how our world is connected. One of the most ambitious ideas is the physical internet. Imagine if physical goods could be routed through a universal, open network, much like data packets on the internet. Your package would be placed in a standardized, smart container and then autonomously routed through a shared network of trucks, trains, and warehouses, always finding the most efficient path to its destination. This could drastically reduce waste, traffic, and shipping costs. On the human side, augmented reality is poised to supercharge the workforce. A warehouse worker wearing AR glasses could see digital instructions overlaid on their field of view, guiding them to the exact location of an item and verifying the pick, all hands-free. This could dramatically boost accuracy and training speed. Then there's the dream of near-instantaneous transport. Concepts like Hyperloop, proposing to shoot cargo pods through low-pressure tubes at airline speeds, could shrink cross-country delivery times from days to hours. The ultimate vision is a fully autonomous supply chain. Picture a system where an AI detects a surge in demand, automatically places an order with a smart factory, which then manufactures the product and dispatches it via a self-driving truck or drone, with every step tracked on a blockchain, all without a single human keystroke. We are not there yet, but the building blocks are being laid today. From the disruptions of the pandemic, a new world of logistics is emerging, smarter, stronger, greener, and more interconnected than ever before. The chain was broken, but what is being forged in its place is something far more resilient and ready for whatever the future holds. Thanks for watching. If you found this look into the future of logistics interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the technologies and trends shaping our world. See you next time.